All right. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're new here, we're a mother-daughter duo. I almost said Dio. Duo that chit-chats and talks about Reddit stories.
Yes, we are.
That's what we do.
'Tis what we do.
You got to be a little closer to the microphone.
Okay, well, that's uncomfortable on this
Well,
couch.
you could hold the microphone to you.
Well, I'm busy right now.
She's multitasking. She's crocheting.
I can multitask if I want to.
Do you need like a fancy one like movie stars have that just clip to you that we don't even see?
Yeah, that's what I need.
All right. Well, if we ever get monetized, then we'll get you a new speaker. How about that?
Yay!
Yes.
Everyone, Venmo memo to get me a new speaker.
Well, think about it. If only like 1,000 people just sent $1, that's $1,000.
That would be a lot. Everyone send $1.
Right? Just send us $1. Oh my gosh, we could like solve world hunger if everyone just sent like one area like a $1, then the next month do it again and again. It could help a lot of people.
I don't think that solves world hunger, but it could help some people.
Solve world something.
I don't know.
We'll see. Well, I think that could help some things. Like if 1,000 people sends $1, $1,000. So, like, what if someone can't pay a bill? Then here's $1,000 from 1,000 people.
That would be very nice, but people aren't that nice.
I'd send $1 to somebody I didn't know.
How often, though?
Once a month.
All right.
About $12, and you're helping. Like, imagine how many people you could help once a month.
If everyone did $1 a month.
Yeah.
Huh.
To different organizations, different groups. Like, you just pick something or someone in need.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. I like this plan. Everyone find someone and send them $1.
Yeah.
So we're coming off of, this is Monday, and yesterday was Sunday, and the Bills won. Did you know that?
I did know that.
I actually only watched the last quarter, and it was the most exciting quarter ever. So
you were up that late?
I was up till midnight last night.
Oh my gosh, why?
What? I was hyped up from the game.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, so at work, the mail guy, he went, and he said he left early, so he missed it. Said a lot of people left early.
Well, yeah, because they were losing badly. And I had posted some tumblers that I made, and like, win or lose, because I really thought the Bills were going to lose, and they pulled it out. I'm so glad I witnessed that win.
It's a very close game. I got text this morning letting me know that they won.
Well, that's nice. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known.
No,
you sound really good. Like yesterday, you were like fading.
Yeah, yesterday, I don't know. It's just really bad. I'm sick, but today, I woke up and it's better. Well, I went to bed a little earlier, slept in a little later.
Wow.
I think it helped.
It must have. Because I was like, you must have a sinus infection or something. You need to go to the doctor. Like, she looked horrible. You could tell she felt horrible. Like, I thought it went from, like, because you usually get, like, allergy stuff this time of year. I really thought you just had some allergy stuff going on. And then, like, she was fading fast.
Yep, but it all turned around today.
Woo! Yep, you're definitely doing better.
Yep. Oh, so I forgot to talk about this last week. So I thought I'd talk about it this week.
Okay.
So, was it a week or so ago, me and Lucas, my boyfriend, went on a date.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a chain restaurant that gets very busy. And we knew this on Friday nights, so we made a reservation. We get there, we get seated. Couple next to us get seated. They get their order taken first. We're sitting there. The waiter comes up, says, I don't know if you're in my section, but I'll get you guys drinks and stuff. But we see that tick all the tables around us.
So, yeah, that's weird.
We'd be in your section.
Yes.
And then he gets our food order. Spend about an hour, table next to us, got their food. They're done with their food.
Oh, my God.
So, and then in this time period, the waiters had, like, switched. I think he, like, left or something, and a new waitress took, like, his thing. And he, like, even introduced this person to the couple next to us, but not to us.
So weird.
So she was in charge of our table. Never once really came up to us. And then we were eventually, because the table is, like, done with their food. And, like, we hate to be those people that, like, ask to check on your food. So we called her over to say we want to check on her food because we've been waiting for a while. So she leaves. I see her. She goes to some other tables. She's glancing at us. Eventually, she comes over and says, "So I didn't take your order. There's no ticket in the window for you, and I don't know what you got. Like, do you want us to put an order in for you?" Then usually, like, everyone's like, "Oh, you should have just left." But it was late at night at this point, and
You're like,
no
"We're
one else where we
hungry."
were going,
Yeah.
and I'm hungry. And so we give her our order, and then she offers us like a soup or a salad. So we both got a soup, which was really good. Then she's like, "Oh, my manager's gonna be over." Then the manager comes over. She's like, "We're so sorry." Then they made it seem like we were throwing a fit, even though we did not at all. We're mostly just shocked.
But I feel like when you don't throw a fit, sometimes people are just nicer and they want to make things
that's
right.
True. And then so the manager apologized that she like tried to expedite our order so it would come out faster. So we got our food pretty quick after that. And then when we were leaving, she said we could get 2 cheesecakes for free to go. So that was really nice.
Nice.
So we got soups and cheesecake for free.
Yeah. I feel like they could have also given you a discount on your bill just because you waited for 2 hours.
Yeah. We could have left an hour earlier, but we're there an hour longer than we would have been.
Yeah. Or were you guys so hungry? Were you not talking, or were you able to talk and still?
We were talking, but we're so hungry, and then kind of were running out of things to talk about.
Well, most people do. You're like, I just want my food.
We just want to eat.
Yeah.
So we're just at one point just scrolling through Instagram and sending them to each other just across the table.
That's
and I was like,
funny.
"Did you see it?" He's like, "Oh yeah, did you see that one? Yeah, that one's cool."
That's funny.
But yeah.
Okay, Alice.
So I just thought I'd share my story. And then we didn't do a lot this past weekend since I was not feeling well.
Yeah, no. Oh, but you did go. You made.
Where did I go?
You made your own clay stuff, didn't you? Didn't you go to a pottery place?
That was that same weekend. We picked it up this weekend. So there was this I saw a TikTok, and it's this pottery place where you can paint pottery and then it gets fired in the kiln. And it was really cool. So it's $7 a person for the paints and supplies, and then a charge for the actual pottery. So I thought it wasn't bad. We got 2 small ones, which were $10 each. And then she's like, "Oh, since the one's so small, I'm not going to charge the $7 for the painting of it," which was really nice.
That's nice.
And they turned out so good. Maybe I'll send you a picture and you can post it on the Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I'll post it on our Raining Cats and Dogs Instagram.
I painted a fox. So we were there an hour. And I would love to go there as soon as they open and spend the whole day painting a bigger piece.
That would be cool.
So our small ones took an hour. I painted a fox. He painted a blue axolotl, and his axolotl is called Foxy, and my fox we named Bluey.
Oh, that's super cute.
Yeah, it was very cute. I'll show photos, post that on our Instagram. That was a lot of fun. And then also that same weekend, we did a picnic, and I got this clay stuff, and I saw little dates on TikTok where you both try to make a clay figure, and it was fun.
That is so cute. You definitely. Did you send me a photo? Do you have photos of the clay figures that you made too?
I think I do. I can send you both of those.
That's cool. Yeah, since I have really done nothing other than just working on my crafting stuff.
Yes, I've been trying to crochet a lot too. We've got a craft fair coming up. Currently making a pumpkin as we speak.
Yeah, I'm going to be making magnets, if you've seen it on TikTok, where you make them live.
Jasper, don't roll into my drink.
And then I've also been making tumblers. So
they look very good.
And then mugs, and yeah. So having fun making those.
Anyone wants a tumbler or a mug?
Yep.
Go order from her. Jasper, you're getting way too close to me.
Yeah, Jasper really wants to move all the stuff out of the way. I'm trying to protect her stuff. We're filming on the couch. That's why it won't be on YouTube. We haven't been filming on YouTube. It's just been our voices because we have crappy camera set up anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, doing the pod on the couch is
Horrible.
really horrible because there's always an
animals.
animal that's trying to interrupt. Though if they would just sit in front of the computer, I would post that.
Yeah, but no.
It's never that simple.
No.
Never that simple. So I was going to talk about like my annoyance with. Did I talk about the DMV last week?
Yeah. Wait, no.
On the pod?
I told the pod or just me?
I
No, I think you just told. I think you just told me.
Oh my gosh! So I left early work last Thursday because it was Labor Day weekend, and I'm like, okay, I need to get a new driver's license. And now it's like the real ID, but we live in New York State too, so they also have enhanced. And then I was getting confused, like, are they doing away with enhanced? Because the enhanced license allows you to go to Canada and Mexico. So I'm like, well, but I also want to be able to go on a plane. So then I go to make an appointment because they have appointments now in New York State. I don't know if it's everywhere, but in New York State, and go to the DMV. And like, I'm waiting in line. Like, what's the point of waiting? I'm thinking in my head, like, what's the point of making an appointment if I'm still waiting in line?
Yeah.
Anyway, so waiting in line. So about good 15, 20 minutes. No movement. Nobody has been taken. Nothing. The room is like full of people. And they're like, if you need a photo, we can't do it. Y'all need to leave. And someone's like, oh, I want to get my permit. That requires a photo. You need to leave. Our system's down. So then I say, like, well, I don't need a new photo, but I just need to regenerate a license. Well, it has to do with the photo, so you need to leave. I'm like, are you sure I can use the same? You can just go on the system and use the same photo I have. I don't need a new photo.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't help you. So I leave. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Thursday afternoon. So I took off all day Friday. So that was Thursday. Friday, I make an appointment Friday morning for a different DMV. I think we have to pause.
No.
Okay. Sorry. It looks like your dog has to go out. So I go to a different DMV and so that I'm waiting there. I'll just go carry on without you. So I'm like waiting again in line, this long, long line. And I couldn't find it because they said it was like at some mall, but it was behind the mall. I don't know. I had a hard time finding it, even though it was like right there. So I find the DMV, go in, long line again. And in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, why do they have you make appointments? Like literally there's probably 50 people in seats, like sitting. It looks like an airport. Like there's so many people just sitting, waiting around. 2 lines, one for people that had made an appointment, another line for people that did not make an appointment. And the did nots actually got seated first. And I'm thinking, okay, why are they taking all the did nots? That's okay. Because I go up, and then I'm all confused. I'm like, I don't know what license I need. And she's like, well, this does this does that. I'm like, okay, I like the enhanced, but I want to be able to fly in an airplane. Is it the real ID? Is it like, what do I need? And she's like, oh no, the enhanced is just a little bit more expensive, but then you can go to Canada and you can fly in the airplane. I'm like, great, I'm ordering a new enhanced. And she said, okay, you have all your documents. Do you need a new photo? I was like, no. She's like, oh, great. We don't have to go through the system. So I was right to the lady Thursday. And then she's like, go to window 15, pay your $70, and I'm on my way. So that's all I had to do. So Thursday, I'm just annoyed that the lady could have helped me, but she didn't. But on Friday, other than waiting in line for like 20 minutes, it's really fast. So make an appointment if you need to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles. And that's definitely my PSA, because otherwise you're going to sit there for hours. Like there's so many people sitting there. I don't even think like they'd be open long enough for them to see all those people. I don't understand why the DMV is so crowded.
There's people that get turned away?
At the end of the day, yes.
Oh my God.
Like the one lady actually came up to because they have a security guard there. And she starts like yelling at the security guard, all these people are going past me. He's like, they have appointments. Mm-hmm. I'm sure not everyone has an appointment. No, all the appointments get seen first. So there's definitely a clear benefit.
So definitely make an appointment.
Yeah, you might wait in line 20 minutes, but within an hour, you're going to get all your stuff done. People are going to sit there for hours.
That's insane.
Like I was in and out of there, even though I was on the way to the waiting line, I was in and out of there probably 45 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Because I actually pre-filled out my paperwork before I went. Like, I made sure I was prepared. I literally had more than I needed because, like, you needed to bring, like, a bill to prove address plus your old license. Plus, I actually just brought my passport, my birth certificate. Like, I had everything.
My gosh. Did you need it all?
I didn't, but it said you needed it on the form. So I, like, literally brought everything that it said.
Yeah, better safe than not be able to complete it.
Exactly. And then this one lady was so confused. She's arguing with a woman. She's from out of state. And she said, I need to get a new license. But because it was out of state and it was out of date, like they were giving her a hard time for proof of like photo ID. She's like, but this is what I have for the photo ID.
Is there the expired ID?
Yes, it is expired. So she was just so upset. She's like, how do I get proof if she's like, I don't have a passport or anything. This is my photo ID. And they're like, well, we legally can't take it because it's expired. Like, so I don't know what that girl was going to do. I'm sure there's something else that they could do, but I was like, oh, that poor girl, I don't know what you're going to do. Because they needed some sort of proof of a photo.
Do you think it's because it was a different state?
I don't know. I think so. Because, like, think about, like, before you drive, like, you have nothing. So I don't.
Yeah, like, I have a passport, but if I didn't, I'd have no other form of photo ID.
Right. So how do you prove you're you? Like, I don't even know. Like, so, I mean, they should just take
a fingerprint.
Right? Take blood. You have to blood draw. Yeah, I don't know what they need. Like, well, if you had your birth certificate and social security card and you don't have and you have like an old photo ID, even though it's expired, they should count as something.
Yeah. Like, that's me. Why doesn't this?
Right. It just made no sense to me at all. So again, maybe I didn't know all the things she had, but I was like, oh, but I'm just thinking like, gosh, what's that poor girl going to do?
Yeah. Like, what do you do?
So did you see the TikTok of they call it the Karen at the baseball games, taking a baseball from a child?
What happened?
So, okay, this is where I'm going to disagree with the internet right here, but then I'm going to go back and agree. So there was a foul ball, like it happens in baseball all the time. I've only been to like one baseball game in my life. No, maybe two. I've been to 2 baseball games in my life. So I don't know all the rules. But like I went to a seated area and this guy runs in front of this old lady and grabs, and by old, like she's probably like 50s. Okay. And grabs the ball from her as she was bending down to pick it up. Like she was slow to the take, but literally it was in front of her. So this is where I'm disagreeing with the internet. I feel like if it doesn't go to your section, get away. Like, should be just people in that section.
Right in front of her. Just let her have it.
It was just right in front of her. Let her have it. But it was a guy. He hands it to a little boy.
Nah.
So, yeah. I think he was wrong the way he grabbed it.
Hot take. Sometimes children don't eat everything.
Well, listen to this. I agree. So he gives it to the little boy. At this point, this is where you just complain with, I think she had her husband next to her.
Oh, yeah.
To the person that you're with, that's a bunch of bullshit and just deal with it because now some little kid has this ball.
Yeah, you're not going to throw some giant fit. Did she
she threw.
Oh, no.
So she went over to the guy, tapped his arm, and was screaming at him in front of his child to give her the ball.
Now you just seem, instead of the victim, now you're making them the victim.
Yes. So I think she was the victim because it fell in front of her.
But she should not have reacted that way.
No. So then she reacted terribly. Eventually the child gives her back the ball. So then the crowd's booing. People are calling her Karen. Like, I kind of feel bad because at this point she says she can't leave her house because people are tormenting her so bad.
God.
And really, she was the victim in the beginning. She really was.
But let the child have the ball.
Yeah, let the child. I disagree with how she handled it.
Yeah,
but completely.
I would be annoyed, but I'm not taking a ball from a child.
Right, and at the end of the day, that's like a core memory. Like, my dad got me this ball. Where, like, you're 50. If I catch a ball, like, I would think it's really cool. But
then eventually, it's going to fall somewhere, and then I'll be cleaning out my room one day and be like, oh, forgot about this.
Right. Like, it would mean less to me than it did that child. So anyway,
chew it.
because it was such a big deal, the team, and I forget what team, I'm sorry. I'm not a huge baseball. It just didn't stick in my memory.
The only team I know is the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, I like the Savannah Bananas. I want to go see them. But it was not the Savannah Bananas. It was a legitimate baseball team. I think the Savannah Bananas aren't.
Don't insult the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, they're legitimate, but I don't think they're like part of like, they're not going to like the World Series. I don't think they're doing
great.
that. More people to watch, just saying.
Yeah.
I would go to way more baseball games. Everyone dance.
Yeah.
But like especially like them. But I'm all distracted. Look at Savannah Bananas. Oh, what was I going? Oh, so that during the game, like after a while, the team sent one of a worker with a whole bag full of stuff that for this kid that signed. And then afterwards, the kid got to meet the guy, his signed ball. So the kid really made out, but now people are tormenting this poor lady.
Okay, she was not the greatest, but we don't need to torment her.
No, just leave her alone. She did not handle it the best. Maybe it was her dream. Maybe someone stole the ball from her as a child.
Yeah.
And now all she wanted was to catch a ball. Could have been her dying wish.
What if she spent like her savings to just go to this game?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't like when people are out of their seat and go to the different area. No. And I don't watch baseball a lot, so maybe that's allowed. Like maybe.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. I just feel like if something falls in my section, I should be able to bend over and pick it up.
Yeah. Like there's things like concerts, and they throw like, I don't know, a drumstick or something, or like I want it, but I'm not going to go shove and tackle someone.
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, first of all, I guess I'm not that aggressive of a person, and I'm not also like some people I think are a little bit more athletic where they feel like, yeah, I gotta win.
Yeah.
That's not me. So
that you trip on your way there.
Oh my god.
Injure yourself.
Oh my gosh, hurting. Like I would never have the guts to like not like be banging on the guy like, give me that ball.
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah,
I would just rant and complain or like, why does that kid deserve this?
Exactly. Like I deserve it too, but no.
Yeah.
I would just complain to my friends or family.
Most people would do.
Well, yeah, because of what well, unless you're her. So yeah, but I feel bad for her in the way like it all went down, and then I feel bad for her in the way that like the social media.
No one deserves to be like bullied into like
she's getting more
affecting
hate.
Their life and like not being able to leave the house.
Right, like she's getting more hate than the Coldplay guy that was cheating on his wife. I mean, that turned into a meme and it was funny.
That was great.
I do feel bad for her.
Everyone united.
Yeah, everyone was united about that. And then a few weeks ago, there was a Polish gentleman. They were playing tennis, and I don't know if they were in Poland, but someone was. There seemed to be a lot of Polish people there, so maybe it was in Poland. I don't know. They were playing tennis, and this billionaire took a ball actually out of the kid's hands.
What?
Again, they found him and stuff, and they were trying to shame him, and he would not be shamed. He's like, kids don't deserve to get everything they want. he was sweet about it.
I agree with that, but also not taking it out of a child's hand.
Right.
Not once they already have it.
Yes. And it wasn't like the kid was in his way. They were literally standing together. The guy was with his wife. The kid actually had it in his hand, signed from the tennis player. He ripped it out of his hand, and the wife stuck it in her bag.
Awful.
Shame on you, wife. I'd be hitting my husband if he did that.
Give it back to the child.
Yeah.
Sheesh, poor kid.
Yeah, but they found the internet was able to find him. He got a signed ball and stuff too from the tennis player, so it worked out okay. But that Polish billionaire should actually feel bad. I guess he was a CEO of some company.
Sure.
That's annoying. Again, because like these are core memories for kids.
Yeah,
like that means
they
so
were
much to them.
Remember that like forever.
And now it's tarnished.
Yeah,
tarnished by the old lady, even though he got more stuff. Tarnished by the CEO.
How awful he probably felt afterwards.
I know. I feel bad.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So on to a little bit of news.
News with Shannon.
A small town in England canceled its New Year's Eve fireworks so Thor, the Arctic walrus, could sleep peacefully in the harbor. This kind of act helped him relax before continuing his journey to Iceland.
Cute.
Very cute. Oh, I have, because Iceland made me think of it. So if someone said to you, Ari, I would not know this. I was listening to oh, shoot. What is it called again? Oh, the Second Day Update.
Yeah.
On Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And the guy was not getting a girl's hint. Did you hear this one?
No, I did not.
She wanted more of a Danish kind of date.
What does that even mean?
Right. So, like, he was looking up restaurants. He's like, I don't know, I found Italian. Like, I don't know what she means, but she wants a Dutch date. Or, yeah.
I wouldn't know what that means.
But she's like, more Nordic, I want to do it the way they do it.
How do they do it?
So, she's like, let's go to your house. So let's meet at your house and go to dinner. And she's like, okay. So she comes in and they have a drink and they're just chit-chatting. He's like, all right, let's go to dinner. And she's like, you know what? I think I'm getting a headache. And she leaves.
Okay.
So he tries to call her and, they do the whole second day update.
Yeah.
And as she's saying this, and the hosts don't know either, like, what do you mean the way the Dutch do it? Like, what do you mean? She's like, it's more like Norwegian, and Norway does it too.
What?
And apparently, you go to the person's house, have sex, get it out of the way so there's no nerves, and then you decide if you want to go to dinner.
Oh.
Right?
I'm sure the guy would have loved to do that.
Exactly.
She should have been more clear.
Well, then the radio hosts are picking at it. They're like, I think guys might have just been telling you that to sleep with you.
Yeah.
But no, I looked it up afterwards. So I gotta see if this is true. I guess they could do it more casual so they don't like go to fancy places and stuff. But they do say they tend to be sometimes have, it's either one or two ways. They're not intimate at all for a long time, or they're intimate first before they actually start really dating.
Okay.
But most people, unless you've had that experience, you don't know what the heck you're talking about.
No.
He's thinking she wants to go to like a restaurant. Then he's like, do I need to make like a charcuterie board for her? Like, what is she looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he definitely, because he was like, oh, she was so hot. Like, he would have loved to have done that.
Yeah.
He just didn't know. That's what she wanted.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, well, I was trying to tell him. Just, I don't understand why I have to spell it out for people. Like, well,
what does that even mean?
Right? Like, I wouldn't know.
No, not at all.
So now I'll know. Someone's like, hey,
do you want to date the Dutch way?
The Dutch way or the Nordic way? I'd be like,
do it how the Dutch do.
I'm like, what do you mean? Now I'm like, oh, I know what you mean now. And I'm going to say, I'm going to pass. I want to get to know you first. But yeah. But
we're going to do it the other way. Maybe on our 1 year, we'll kiss.
Okay. Yeah. No, not gonna. That's a little much.
I would like to wait until marriage.
Okay. Is that what you're doing? I'm very proud of you.
I am waiting till marriage.
You are?
Yes.
Very good. I'm very proud of you. So when Lucas sleeps over, how are you? You just sleeping?
Yes.
Okay.
I wrap him in a sleeping bag. And
make sure he gets come out.
Zip it up.
It's in a cocoon.
It's a nice cocoon. The ones that even go over the head. And then just to make sure nothing happens, I get like the straps, the ratchet straps, and I just strap it around him.
It's so nice that he still wants to sleep next to you. That's hilarious. I was picturing him in a cocoon now in your room with ratchet straps around him. Great. So, a single diet soda increases your risk of type 2 diabetes by 38%. And this is what, like, made me think.
Diet soda?
Diet soda. Yes, because your body still reacts the same as it would to sugar. And people tend to drink more diet soda than they do regular soda. And then your body still reacts the same way. So, like, if you give up a diet soft drink, you will lose weight. Like, there's this new water thing out there. Like, you have a water bottle, and then you buy attachments of flavors. The one girl, like, it's like you're drinking coffee all day and this and that, but no calories. So I looked into it, but 0 calories, but it has sucralose, and sucralose is sweeter.
I can always taste
sugar. And then your body reacts the same. I'd end up gaining weight drinking water just because my body's like, oh, she's chugging down a bunch of sugar.
Yeah. I can always taste sucralose.
It has a weird aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's not good, but they're promoting it for little kids and stuff, and it's actually sweeter. It makes people crave sweets more because it's sweeter than normal sugar.
That's weird.
So all this, like, fake sugar stuff is bad. Like, I say, like, raw sugar cane's the best if you're going to have sugar. And then just limit your sugar intake.
You like it raw the best?
I like everything raw the best.
Oh, ew.
Oh, okay, that went too far. But it went a weird way. I didn't mean it like that. Or did I? I'm
Ew.
just joking. All right. Is there anything else in the news? Oh, did I talk about this little fish?
What? Fish?
Okay. No, I don't think I did. So when Japan's aquarium closed for renovations in December of 2024, its resident sunfish became distressed, refusing food and scraped against the glass until staff taped photos of human faces in uniforms to the tank the next day. Then it began to eat. It was lonely and used to people looking at him.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad. He was so lonely.
Poor thing.
Oh, and dolphins have been seen guiding lost seal pups to safety.
Oh, that's cute.
Wasn't that cute? And then there's a photo, and I don't know if it's AI or not. I can't even tell anymore. Dolphin with a little seal pup on his back.
That's adorable.
Just like the bunnies. I swear to God, I really thought that was not AI. I know. I'm like, oh my God, how cute. Bunnies are jumping on a trampoline. No, it's AI. I mean, some things you can tell, but that I thought didn't look like AI.
It was very clearly AI.
It was not. Someone probably told you.
I could tell.
Oh,
I definitely will get tricked one day, though. What?
Oh, good. Otters have a small pocket in their skin where they keep their favorite rock. Some keep their same rock for their entire lifetime.
Aww,
Isn't that so cute? And then there's a picture of an otter holding a rock. It's so cute.
I love little otters.
I mean, it looks like it's smiling, so I'm pretty sure this is a fake photo. But, like, yeah, so cute. All right, I'm ready for some Reddit stories.
Are you?
I think so. That's why we're here, right?
It is. So this one was sent in by a listener. Cross-posted. Not actually written by said listener. Just want to make that clear.
Okay.
This is from r/true off my chest. Posted by the motherfucking BF.
Okay.
I slept with my girlfriend's mom 2 years ago. I can't tell her because I know she'll dump me and it'll probably end her parents' marriage.
Well, yes, and it should probably. It probably should.
But this cat's biting me. She looks so cute. Okay. So, let me first just say, I'm not the one in the wrong for this, but I have to say it somewhere. It's eating me alive. 2 years ago, when I was 19, I met this woman while I was working as a personal trainer. She was in her 40s and looked like a 25-year-old. She took an interest in me, invited me out a number of times, and we had sex a few times. After one of our meetups, she said it was wrong for someone of her age to be with me because I was too young and changed gyms. My girlfriend and I have been together for just under a year. She's amazing. I love her so much. And 2 months ago, I met her family for the first time, and it was a shock.
Oh, my God. Okay. So he didn't know at the time. So, okay, I feel better. All right.
Like, she took me to the house where I had hooked up with a woman, and I felt like I was being pranked. Before I see her mom, it hits me. I have a type, and they both fit that type, so it makes sense. I've been hooking up with a single mom, and now with her daughter. Then her mom and dad pop out, and we both almost shit ourselves. I meet her parents. They've been married for 20 years. I realize I've been a married woman's boy toy, and I feel incredibly ashamed. Later that week, her mom finds my number and tells me that I can never speak of what happened. She says that my girlfriend will hate me forever because I'll be the one who broke up her parents. So now I'm stuck keeping this secret. She invited me to spend Thanksgiving with her family, and since my family is 1,000 miles away, but I told her that I don't plan on going home, but I don't have an excuse not to go. So now I'm going to have to sit there at a table and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with the woman I had an affair with, her husband and her daughter, who I'm now in love with. I'm fucked.
Oh my God. You're going to have to move on to a different relationship. There's no world where you're going to end up with that daughter.
No.
And you really can't keep that a secret forever. Like, that's just not going to work. Oh my gosh. Like, I am like, that's awful.
I know.
Shame on that mother for having an affair. Because she thought it would have been better if she was single and it was like a weird mistake.
Yeah, that'd still be awkward, but that's so much worse.
It's so much worse. And yeah, but you know what? I hate when people are like, well, you'll be the one that broke up our family. Actually, the mom broke up your family.
Yeah, he had no idea.
He's an innocent bystander. Oh, not that innocent, but you know what I mean.
I mean,
But
he thought she was a single older woman.
Right. He had no idea, knowing that she's married, and then obviously has a daughter that he would eventually fall in love with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say he's going to have to break up with her.
You think?
I think so. Just because, what are you going to do? I mean, once you break up, I'd tell the dad.
Yeah. All right. So, top comment, they've got a type 2. And then there's a response. And yeah, made me laugh. Bang the dad, maintaining eye contact with the mom. You now own the family. Then someone said, OP only banged both women to get closer to the dad. It all makes sense now.
All makes sense. I feel like that could be a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Insane. The poor guy. Like, that is like Sophie's choice. Like, it's such a horrible dilemma.
Yeah.
Like, or sit down and you can tell the daughter, but you still have to break up with her.
Yeah, she probably would want to date you after that.
Well, ew, no. You're the reason my parents got divorced. You slept with my mom. I don't want to sleep with a guy that slept with my mom because that's gross.
Yeah, that's so gross.
It's so gross. No.
All right, we're going to move on from that one. We're going to r/rant, posted by E-Scope. Why would you stay with someone you don't like? This man apparently hates me, yet we're together for almost 2 years. Like next month would have been 2. He's such a good actor, too. If I didn't get a weird suspicion and go through his messages, I would have never had known. He hates my looks, my intelligence, my morals, my boundaries, my behavior, my home, that he lives in, mind you, my race, like everything. I can't even cry about it because I'm so thrown. Like, the more I think about it, the more I find myself laughing because what? I've done so much for this man, too. I let him stay in my home for less than half. I could rent it out for the same space. I let him slide when he's late or low on that rent. I paid for most of our trips. I helped him buy a car, but still drove him everywhere since he doesn't like driving. I sent him money multiple times. I helped him learn English. I encouraged him to develop a sense of fashion that he's so proud of. I showed him local events when he was whining about not knowing any. I listened to him rant. I took care of him when he was blackout drunk and throwing up on himself. I let him use my car repeatedly to take his driving test because he kept failing. I cooked for him. I helped him get over his fear of hospitals when he got sick. I let his family stay in my house when they visited. I drove us for hours to see the Grand Canyon, even though I could not care less about it when he wanted to see it. I comforted him when his coworkers stopped being friends with him because he was being clingy. I tried to be understanding of his more controversial opinions. I pretended to like his family, even though they're just as racist as he pretended not to be. I am just done. I broke up with him yesterday morning, a few hours after I saw the messages. The messages where he was calling me a bitch and an idiot, among other things, to his best friend. BTW, he talks shit about his best friend too. He says his friend is an ugly, loser, hypocrite, nerd, not worth dating, and delusional. The difference is that when he insults his bestie to me, I defend his friend and tell him it's not nice to say those things about someone he's so close to. His friend apparently doesn't have the same programming as they heed and hawed about me together. The only reason I'm not kicking him out of my house is that he would not be able to afford living elsewhere in the city, and then would have to return to his home country. But I'm absolutely done helping him in any other way.
He can go to his own country.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Let's struggle and find a different place. Kick him out.
I would kick him out. Like, seriously? That's awful.
Yeah.
So he's racist. He's insulting. He's horrible. He doesn't even know how to treat his best friend. I mean, come on. He's a horrible person. Horrible human being. Kick him out. Horrible. I'd give him 30 days. You got 30 days to get out.
Yep.
I know how you really feel. The only reason you're living with me is for a place to stay.
Yep. Get out or start paying double the rent.
Yeah, actually. Can't find a place? Oh, okay. Well, just hand over your paycheck, basically, then.
Yep.
Yeah, well, what a horrible person.
So horrible. Could you imagine? 2 years?
2 years. Like, she wasted 2 years with this guy, and he's just a horrible human.
Yeah, awful.
Terrible.
Top comment. Screw that. Kick him out. He does not deserve to live off your kindness anymore.
Nope. I 100% agree with that.
Yep. All the comments are saying to kick him out.
Yeah. Yeah, why let him stay there? Well, she still is processing and has feelings. She'll probably get to the point where she's like, F you,
I would
buddy.
hope so.
I'm kicking you out.
OP did not respond at all.
Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for her.
I know.
Not a sponsor, but I like Spindrift sparkling water. It's really good.
Just time for our ad.
Right? Not a sponsor, but I'm drinking it. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's just water. It's raspberry, which I'm drinking raspberry lime. The fruit punch is amazing, by the way.
All right. We're going to r/AITH, posted by It Was Deleted. So we do not know who
okay.
Am I the asshole for expecting my boyfriend to do something for my birthday? So I really look forward to other people's opinion on this because this has been the subject of a lot of discussion, even if it means me getting told I'm wrong in this situation. I, 21 female, boyfriend, 21 male, completely forgot about my birthday. He knew when my birthday was, but did not think of it when the time came and did not prepare anything. To be honest, I expected a little bit. He is usually not the best at keeping secrets, and I felt like I would have noticed if he had prepared some kind of surprise. So when I did not notice anything, I did expect him to have forgotten. When my birthday came, my suspicions were confirmed. In the evening, when he still hadn't mentioned it, I decided to tell him. I asked him, "Can you think of anything special about today?" It actually took him multiple tries to get it. I was, of course, a little bit disappointed, but I really brushed it off and kept a happy face and told him not to worry about it. I could see he felt bad and he apologized multiple times. I told him I forgave him and that it could have happened to me too. Just to be clear, I am not actually mad about him forgetting. It may have happened to me one day in the future, and I did not consider my birthday that big of a deal. I did not expect a big present prepared or anything. But his apology was the end of it. In the following days, weeks, he never brought it up again, nor did he do anything to make up for it. My birthday was never mentioned again. No card, no gift, no special thought or attention. I really did not place the bar high. I knew his means are limited. He's not working right now and doesn't really have any money. His parents pay for all his needs usually. He was living with me 3 months in the summer, and I was paying for rent, food, activities, and transportation. I even recently paid a little for a weekend getaway we did together. I do not mind doing this because I worked a lot over the last few years, and even if I am attending college right now, and I do have a good amount of money put aside, my own money, not my parents. At this time, he was planning on attending community college, which I am also paying for entirely.
What? Okay.
So
I feel like he's using her. All right. Keep going.
So I know he doesn't really have any money, and I accept that. I did not expect him to spend anything, or if so, very little. I knew his parents could send him money because I saw him spending some small amounts on video games, but a free homemade gift would have been perfect. I'm talking writing a thoughtful card, cooking me a special recipe, learning a special phrase or song in my native language, planning an activity for us to do, even if I ended up being the one paying for it, organizing me to see my best friend, print a nice picture of us and put it in a frame. Literally anything. I really consider myself to be easy to please. Just something that was out of the ordinary and an occasion for him to tell me happy birthday and that he loved me. Because even if he did not have any money, he did have time as a considerable resource. He was not working nor in school, so he has nothing else to do. He was doing the dishes and did cook more than I was, but he still had something like 10 hours a day alone in the apartment, which he was mostly using to play video games. I thought him taking 10 to 60 minutes to find an idea and organizing something was something I could expect. Roughly 2 weeks later, I decided to bring it up again. I told him I felt a bit hurt that he never mentioned it again and did not try to fix his mistake in any way, and that I would have liked him to at least try and make me see he was sorry. Anything would have been better than nothing. He did not like that I brought it up again and basically told me that he thought the matter was settled when he apologized multiple times. He said he felt very limited and that he could not do much more than saying he was sorry again. It really felt like we couldn't understand each other in that moment, so I ended the discussion there. Today, as I was hearing of what my older brother was preparing for his girlfriend for her birthday, it brought up sad feelings, and I again felt pretty hurt that I got nothing from my own boyfriend. So I decided to bring it up again in an effort to try and understand each other in a mature way and make my expectations clearer. I told him that I really did not like seeing he wasn't owning up to his mistakes, that I really did not care that much about the fact that he forgot my birthday, but more that he thought saying sorry was the end of it. That preparing something that needs a little time and effort was something that made me feel really loved, and that I expected to feel loved in that way on my birthday. And I told him again that I didn't really care about how big the gesture was, but more so if there was a gesture to begin with. That really anything would have been better than nothing. Seeing he did nothing only made it look like he didn't plan on doing anything in the first place. He replied, saying he really didn't know how he could have made the situation better knowing that. He forgot. His means are limited. He thinks he shows me he loves me in other ways. Lots of cuddling. Try to cheer me up when I'm sad. Always free to spend time with, etc. He said doing something after being reminded of my birthday would have just looked like he did it out of obligation. He also said he did initially plan on doing something for me, but that since he forgot, it was then too late to do anything. He said multiple times that for him, fixing a mistake involved apologizing and try to be better in the future. But it didn't make sense for him that he should have done anything to make up for it after the fact, that it was already too late. And at this point, he thought preparing something would have made it look cheap and it's better if we had just moved on. What do you guys think? Am I crazy to think he should have tried to make up for it even with a small, thoughtful gesture of any kind? Or should I have stopped bringing it up once he apologized for it and said he would do better in the future? I'm very open to criticism and will read every comment and try to understand every opinion.
Okay, so she's very open to opinions and understandings, very mature. I like that. Their love languages and the way they communicate their love is different. Nice. She's trying. She's trying to tell him she was really hurt. And I can see both sides. He's thinking, well, I forgot. Now if I do anything, it just looks lame because I'm doing it out of obligation. Yeah. But she really needed him to do something. And she's really trying to get that communication to him. But even though she keeps communicating it, I think he's hearing you. He just feels it's too late and he can't do something in that moment. I disagree. I feel like he could have done something. Yeah. But I also can understand his way of thinking, though. Like, he forgot. I mean, he could have waited to the following weekend, made her a cake. Yeah. He could have wrote her something, like worked on a cute little poem. Yeah, anything. Picnic in the park, saying, like, babe, I'm so sorry for your birthday, but let's just have this romantic picnic in the park. Let's just, I wrote you this beautiful poem. But there's so many little things that literally cost, like, nothing that he could have done. Yeah, he could have done something. Because he could have grabbed food from the refrigerator. He wouldn't have to go buy extra if he had no money. You know what I mean? Like, he could have done something, made her a cake. Like, I don't know. He could have done something. Yeah, I really should have. But I do kind of get his train of thought, though. I guess, but like, she's brought it up enough to be like, dude. It's like time number 3. Yeah. I'd be really hurt too. Yeah, I would too. Top comment. Your boyfriend seems to be emotionally stunted since he's still living as mommy and daddy's little boy. He doesn't have to be an adult or think about anyone else, so he doesn't. His parents have probably always made excuses for him, so that's his MO with you. Nothing will change. Move on. Yeah. It's kind of sad. Like, I think you're just two different people that expect different things out of partners. And I don't think that at this time they're communicating right. Yeah. Or he's not getting it truly, or he doesn't want to get it truly. Some people saying it's a communication issue. There is someone on the boyfriend's side. Oh, okay, let's hear the boy of that side. Please stop assuming he can read your mind. You told him not to worry. He stopped worrying. He did what you asked. Then you brought it up again, which is probably really confusing because he wasn't worrying about it. Then you brought it up again. For his sake, please give this man a list how many times you're going to bring this up in the future. Okay, and the person that wrote it was the boyfriend? Yeah. Then
I'm a lot older than you, but I remember listening to friends in college complain about how their boyfriends, and they would say things like, he's just supposed to know. How? How do these men know what women want if women don't tell them? Also, if he was raised in a family where he never saw his mother give gifts, he probably doesn't think it's important. Tell him how to be the partner you need him to be. If he wants to do that, he will. If he doesn't, then at least you can say you told him.
Okay.
Sounds like this has been a guy that...
Yes. He's like, women just expect us to know.
How do you supposed to know?
How do you know? Right. I mean, if you're raised different and you expect different things, because there are households where birthdays aren't a big deal.
Yeah.
That you barely acknowledge it or celebrate it. So, which is sad. Birthdays are a big deal to me. But yeah, I could kind of see that. I don't think it's right away break up. It's just she's communicated how upset she was. And I think you can move forward. Like, all she needs for him is to then get full understanding. Like, do you understand why I'm so upset? And if you forget next year, what do you think you should do? Do you do something the day after or the weekend after? Or are you just going to ignore it again?
Yeah. Another good comment. 3 things are going on here. 1, people's families handle birthdays differently, and people have different love languages, so his expectations of what is appropriate on a birthday is different from yours. Also different from mine. He's not my boyfriend. 2, you told him you forgave him, but you didn't. This is one way you're the asshole. You should forgive him for that. 3,
Okay.
he needs to be trained. I don't care how smart or charming a boyfriend is. He needs to be told what your expectations are. If he's not receptive to this, then he's the asshole.
Well, I want to be trained. He's not a puppy. I want to
train your boyfriend.
You're just a bad girlfriend. You didn't train your boyfriend properly.
Yeah.
No, I think you need it's communication, and you can see if you guys can come together or not. I'm not bailing on this relationship yet, but I'm saying
better make up for it for Christmas.
Yeah, but I also think like they are right. I mean, she did say it was okay, but she didn't mean it. Like, I find myself doing that too. Oh, it's okay, but it's not okay.
Yeah.
But you're like trying to be polite and do the nice thing and just say it's okay.
Another comment I like. Dude, this guy lives rent free and you're paying for him to go to community college? This boy's living his best selfish life. No job, no responsibilities, going to school. What do you expect? Can you give a bit more info? How long were you together? Are you still living together? He's taking everything you're giving and paying for and giving back the bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly. These are the kind of guys that turn out to be doctors and ditch you for someone else.
There is an update.
Ooh, okay, what's the update?
All right. Update. I had a good discussion with my 21 female boyfriend, 21 male, this morning about all this. I also told him about the post and the reactions I got. We talked a lot, and I think we understand each other a bit more. He wanted to write a little something for you guys to understand his point of view. I can understand writing a story is always biased no matter what, so here it is, copy and pasted. Hey, I'm the boyfriend of OP. What was said was true, and I like to give further background information in what I was feeling and thinking in the situation, in hopes proper and better insight is given and obtained. I have always been reliant on others for finances, and more so in the past 5 to 6 months. I've made steps of improving these aspects of life I lack in for the betterment of myself and for OP. OP lives 4 hours from me in a place that has a native language different from my own. We've been together for 4 to 5 months and living together. Her roommate is away, so I stayed till she returned for 2 months. I hate the fact that I have nothing to offer besides my love at this time, but I've made steps to changing this. Before I went to spend the summer with OP, I found employment, so I did leave home with money, not enough to last 2 months. OP paying for my college tuition does hurt, and I hate that it was done, but I am turning it positive and taking the study seriously. I like to say that what I was feeling and my thought process about forgetting OP's birthday and proceeding to do nothing after the fact. Being in a place with no money made me feel very limited to know what I could do. This particular place, people knew how to speak English even though the native language is different. Feeling as limited as I did, I felt could be more proper to apologize and focus on bettering myself for future occasions. Almost as if this was a missed opportunity to do better. Reflecting on the situation, I can confidently say that I fucked up. My thoughts clouded my judgment. I wasn't limited to the extent of coming up with nothing. I'm open to learn and better myself when it comes to relationships. My experience is close to zero. I do show tons of love, and I can assure anyone who is doubting that. Hope this gives better insight on the situation and what I was thinking and feeling during it all. I justified none of it. I wish I had handled it differently, and being limited as I thought I knew I could make it up by being extra lovey-dovey, which is what I did. I didn't just say sorry and went on with the day as normally. Just wondering if that changes anyone's perspective. We're working on solving this issue, and any input can be useful. Thank you in advance.
Well, see, there's hope for them. Yeah, she needed to communicate better. I think out of all the couples, this is the only one that's probably going to stay together.
Yeah.
Or that should stay together.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was a victim, but they still can't stay together.
No.
So, yeah, overall, one is kind of sad. Out of 3 or 4 stories, one of them can stay together.
Yeah.
It's about right.
Let's see if maybe we do one more.
Sure.
Okay. This is from r/relationships, posted by mother_lake4866. I, 20 male, think my girlfriend, 18 female, is lying to me about something really strange. I've been with this girl for about 3 months now. I really like her. She's sweet, loving. She makes me food and is very thoughtful. But I think I'm noticing some weird things that she's been telling me. When we first met, she told me her whole life story, basically, and how her mother, either 32 or 42, had her when she was just 13, and how her dad is dead. I've noticed some weird things about the story she's been telling me lately. I even looked up her mom on Google and found out that she's actually 42, even though she said her mom is 32. It's just a strange thing to lie about and makes me wonder about all the other stuff she could be lying about. So I've confronted her a few times about this, and she told me her mom is 32, even after I showed her the proof I found online. Which I guess could be wrong, but everything I find online, including her job history, suggests that she's older than 32. All I want is for her to either tell me the truth about everything and why she's been lying or possibly manipulating me to get sympathy or show me proof that her mom is 32. I know it's a weird thing to be so worried about, but it's not even the age thing. It's just that I feel like she's lying to me. What should I do? How could I get her to tell me the truth? I've also started to suspect her father is still alive, even though she told me that he's dead. But I'm not as sure about that as I am about his mother's age.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, just break up. She's lying. Some people are compulsive liars for different reasons. She could have experienced trauma in her life. She just wants to reinvent herself. She wants sympathy. She just needs some mental health help. I mean, there's so many things that could be wrong. She's also not Ginny in Georgia, where the mom's 32 and had her at 13. So, like, I don't know. Like, if she's clearly lying about like something core important things, just break up. Like, it's not going to get better.
Yeah, it's not going to get better. It's such a weird thing to lie about.
It's so weird. Yeah.
Just lie. Do you want me to lie about your age? Make you 10 years younger?
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, so you had Anthony at like 8?
Oh, yeah. I guess we can't. Darn. Well, no, then Anthony's just younger than he.
Me and Anthony are only a year apart.
Yeah. So Anthony is like, let's do it. Yeah. Just do that. We take 10 years off and he's younger than you.
You still done had us at like 14?
Oh. No. Well,
I guess 15. That's the story, yeah.
I guess 15 for you.
Well, 14 for Anthony will make us a year apart.
Okay.
That would be weird.
Yeah, no, because I was 18 when I had Anthony. We really can't go any younger for me for that. But we can go younger for you. So
we just don't talk about Anthony.
We don't talk about Anthony's age.
Yep.
And then we just say he's 25 and Ariana's 24. What's the problem? Irish twins. I had you guys.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
Yikes.
Top comment.
Top comment. I dated a guy who was 32 and lied to say he was 31. I was 30. Just such a weird and unnecessary lie. And that was just the beginning of the series of lies. Watch out.
Right. Like, I would feel so gaslit if I'm like, no, I see this Facebook post. She's 42. And she's like, nope, she's 32.
Yeah, you would question everything. Like, is your dad even dead?
Right. You question everything that they say. Without trust, you can't have a relationship. Like, why? Like, you can't. Like, it's one thing if people make up like a little white lie, like, oh, did you have a chocolate shake before dinner and they don't want to tell you you had a chocolate shake? Okay, who cares? In the grand scheme of things, that's not a big deal. Why you're lying about it, who knows? You got your reasons. But like, oh, my mom had me at 13, that's kind of huge.
Yeah. Another good comment. One of my exes did this to me. He lied and told me he was 36 at the time I met him. He was actually 38. I remember Googling his name and showed him and called him out on it. It was bizarre. None of his good friends knew his age either for some reason. Like, why lie? 2 years especially. Doesn't even make sense. It's not that big of a difference. I have no idea if it was malicious or he's just a super private person when he refers to me as people, but it's always rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. Some people lie. Or there are people like me that forgot their age for a while. Like when I was at book club and they reminded me, I thought I was 2 years younger than I am. They
Yeah.
really enjoyed telling me because I was clearly like,
See,
no, I'm not.
and then there's me who thinks someone's like, oh, what, you're 24? I was like, no, 25. Like, wait, I am 24. Why am I making myself older?
Why are you making yourself older? Why?
I don't know.
No, you're 24, sweetie. Yeah, stick with that. Like, oh my gosh. I do feel 2 years younger. I feel like we all lost some years during the lockdown and COVID. I think we all are able to gain 2 years. So we can subtract
like
2
that
years
idea.
from our lives.
This comment, she's psycho. Run for it.
How long have they been together? Does it say?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would run for it.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. She's lying. Just get out. People get really invested with 3 months, a couple months.
Yeah. She may as well be lying because of shame.
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 Shame. Just thinking of Game of Thrones. Shame.
Shame.
But no, I mean, she could have gone through trauma. She could have gone through things. Okay, but when you start a relationship, you want to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, the father could be alive, but maybe he abused her. So that she can come out and tell at her own time. It's more her mom's age and when she had her. That's what I find weird.
Yeah, very strange. All right, that's it for today.
I think that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends. And you can find us at the Raining Cast of Dogs podcast. You can find us on Instagram. They know that we can find us on the podcast because we're on it now.
You
can find it on Instagram or on Reddit. What is the handle?
r_cats_and_dogs_pod.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great week and be kind.
If you feel like it.
No, you must be kind.